we last saw each other, I had shot my intro vlog, and I said I was going to immediately go and shoot a closet tour, which I did. And the way in which I shot the tour was I pulled out every piece of clothing individually and then proceeded to put it back, and that would have resulted literally in a 1-hour vlog, and I was not going to put you through that. It was unwatchable. And then I got head and face and eyes and everything, however you say it, into the Shakespeare by the Sea project, which is up now. Go to Shakespeare by the Sea Festival's YouTube page. I will link it below. To watch Pericles or Shakespeare shorts. That was really towards the production week of that, so I got a little bit busy and couldn't edit as much as I wanted to. And then I had a little death in the family. We lost our baby cat. She was 19, so she had a good long life, but she'd obviously been with us for 17 years, which is, you know, you're losing a teenager. And it's been very hard on my parents, and on me as well. You know, I'm going to miss her very much. But we have her little paw print, and if anyone from Avalon Animal Hospital on Logan Bay Road in St. John's is watching, specifically Brenda Mulrooney, who reached out to me on Twitter, she's an old friend, I want to thank them for all their patience and kindness and just making sure that we were okay, because they knew that it was obviously, I'm crying, oh no, they knew that it was obviously a hard decision for us, but if you had seen her final day, she was so sad, and she'd obviously run her course in life. She'd basically, if you work it out in human years, she was like, what, 94? So you can't begrudge her that. She had a good long life. She's buried in our backyard. This is now a vlog about my dead cat. I apologize, but R.I.P. Puss. Her little bag says Puss Mills. It's adorable. And we have her paw print, which we get to keep. Anyway, all that to say that I didn't really get a chance to edit and do things properly the way I wanted to do it when I commit. So I decided, let's just shoot it all over again. Clean slate, no problem. So what we're going to do today is I'm basically going to open up my closets, and I will reach in and kind of just show you the lay of the land. And that includes my dresser drawers as well, and my closet that's in this room, not my bedroom. This is my makeup and recording booth room, I guess. And that'll just make it easier for me to kind of talk about the style process. Instead of showing you each individual piece on this video, what I'm doing on my Instagram is I'm doing outfits of the day. So that's in the tag, and pretty much that's all I'm posting right now, because I'm not going out and doing anything interesting, so the outfits are basically it. Maybe I'll do a book of the day tag or something, what I'm doing every day. But, God, my phone just blew up. But on the Instagram, you'll really see me put outfits together as opposed to just seeing them hung up. My style evolution has kind of evolved over the past, even just the past 2 years. I can't remember if I talked about this in my intro video, to be honest. So in high school, I don't even really remember what my style was. I mean, does anyone? I remember a few very select shirts that I loved and probably got me through the 4 years of high school. Probably had them even going into university. I love them so much. But then I did get into university, and again, it was manufactured outfits. So they're like the pairings that the store will make for you in their catalog, as opposed to picking pieces from different stores and combining them to make a new outfit that you've come up with. That's really where I find myself now trying to do more of. I just have so many clothes that I want to make it more interesting and find different pieces to put other pieces together, because otherwise I'm just not wearing them, I find. So it's really interesting to me to take a shirt I would have bought years ago as like something to wear to mass or to an actual like work function that was more business casual, and try and repurpose it to be a little bit more hip. As I kind of entered the working force, so I'm like a public servant. I've worked at the university I work at for a long time. I think, yeah, over 10 years technically. But what I found is that that style kind of continued, because I literally went from being a university student to employed. It happened overnight. So my style kind of stayed the same. And where we were working with a lot of students, so the need to dress up to assert my authority when I'm younger than a lot of the people who are working for me, I got into a little bit of that, but I tried to still like just dress the way I had always dressed. When I got bumped from my job, which basically meant I was being forced into another position at the university, or quit essentially and go off and be unemployed, I got super depressed. And that job was particularly more hands-on manual labor, at least for me. A lot of like lifting heavy things and getting under desks to look at plugs and all this kind of stuff. So I never felt the need to dress up for work. I would literally wear yoga pants and a t-shirt. Didn't care if I had a meeting. The only time I would ever dress up was if I had an interview or I was singing at a funeral the same day. Go figure. Shut up, phone! So now I'm working at home, and legitimately the first week from working at home, I was in pajamas. Didn't care, woke up at 8 o'clock, would sit down on my desk at 8:30, and that's it. That was it for me. It was a real novelty then because it was like a snow day. I didn't feel the need, oh, I don't need to get up and get dressed. It's fine. Now I'm at the stage where, yeah, I need to get up, I need to get dressed. If I need to go out, I want to be ready. I want to look good. I want to have a little bit of fun with what I'm wearing. So, like today, it's been so hot this week. When I'm filming this. From the outfit, you'll know which day I'm recording this, by the way, if you look at my Instagram. But it's so hot that pants are not an option. It's dresses or nothing. And I had to leave the house today, so it was a dress. That's the story of my style evolution. I still have a lot of clothes to work with. I did a big declutter at the end of last year around Thanksgiving, and it basically, I had to do it on the long weekend because I knew it would take forever. And it took me 3 days, and we got to like 9 or 10 garbage bags full, I think. It might have been 6 or 7, but it feels like 9. 9 feels right. And I'm still planning to do another declutter, so that's why I'm kind of taking this opportunity now to see and work with the clothes that I have and see what I still really like and what I know for sure I'm gonna let go, be free. On that note, I guess it's time to go look at the closets. Totally forgot to mention, I cut my hair and I wanted to get this done tonight, so no makeup for you, fresh face, haha. So this is my closet. This is where all my everyday clothes are kept. I have another closet specifically for dresses because it got to be ridiculous in here. And those need a little bit more care and space. But it's significantly more organized than it was when I shot the initial vlog, because as I'll show you, number one, when I take this to handheld, I've organized the top of the closet and it's much, much less cluttered. Everything has its place now, and everything in the actual closet is organized into sections. That's just the way I live my life. I used to have it organized out by like matching up cardigans with shirts and dresses with other cardigans and the occasional pantsuit and things like that in there. But as I've discovered most recently in pairing up items, I don't necessarily need to do that. I just need to know where my cardigans are, where my tank tops are, where my dresses are, and then I can pair from there. So I'm going to take this to handheld now just so you can get a better look inside and close up and things, and I'll see how that goes. I apologize for the shaky cam. We're going to do the best we can. I am going to show the top of my closet real fast first because I am very proud of it. Essentially what was up here before, if I can find a before picture, I will post it here now. So what I ended up doing was, first of all, to get the priority straight, which would be the shoes, I bought this plastic divider system from Bed Bath & Beyond. It was supposed to come with 6. There was only 5 in the bag. I was very, very annoyed. But in there, I now have it organized according to shoes and the corresponding handbag because I'm bougie AF. So up here is just my everyday flats. It's a black flat from Naturalizer. I wear them religiously. They're I buy one at least They don't last very long is the problem, the natural leather flats, but I do wear them everywhere and I wear them out. So I bought a pair every season, I'll say, since 2 years ago probably. This, I bought a pink handbag, sparkly handbag, and these shoes for a wedding last year. So they are there. These are my Capezio character shoes. So they're basically a dance brand of shoes that you can get also if you need like nondescript shoes for theater. So I bought a pair in tan and a pair in black. And they are legitimately the best shoes I've ever bought. I've worn them to weddings. I've worn them on stage. I've worn them in the Santa Claus parade, I'm pretty sure. So, I have a corresponding handbag for each. And yeah, they're also less than what it would cost you to buy a good heel. If I can remember, if anyone wants to see them, you can just look them up. They're Capezios. The name of the brand is right there. But like, as you can see from this price tag right here, they're $57. And that's full rack rate as well. The beige ones I got a discount on because they were promoted by our show. But that's like less than I pay for these, for God's sake. So like if you're looking for a really good heel, especially if you are plus size and you have problems wearing like the skinnier heel, they come with a square heel. They have a buckle attachment, and you can also get them with a T-strap. They are excellent. I highly recommend them. And then I just have shoes over here that I am probably never going to wear. My Toms are supposed to be here, but they are downstairs. And then I have like a pair of flats that was gifted to me that I haven't worn yet. They're a little bit big, but they fit really nice in the evening when my feet are swollen, so point. A shadow box I have filled with a lot of theater programs and pictures and things. This container has all my hats, including this new one. And then over here I just have one remaining shoebox because I couldn't fit the shoes over here. And a little portable mirror light system and my umbrella. And in the corner there's another handbag, some accessories, stuff for shoes, and all that kind of nonsense. So I'm going to start from right to left in the actual closet. I'm worried that this is slightly dark, but I apologize. But back here I have jackets and blazers. So my jean jacket is here. The one blazer I bought at Old Navy. It was on sale. And I'm not a blazer person, but I was talked into the purchase by my good friend Jackie, who knows all. So I haven't worn it in anything yet, but perhaps I will one day. And then sweaters, which are back here because I have no need for them until at least December. A few Rogue t-shirts that pretty much go with anything. And then a swath of blouses and tank tops and things. So the majority of stuff left in here right now is from Torrid. A scatter thing from Additionelle, like this is the Additionelle section, Old Navy section. But Torrid starts at about here and works its way right down the line. Most of these shirts are from the last 3 to 4 years. I did get rid of a lot. And I probably only buy 2 or 3 a year from Torrid because that's my big Christmas buy. I'm going to look at myself while we talk about this. But I tend not to buy more than 3 to 4 shirts from Torrid unless there's a specific reason. So that's why it's kind of started to take over my closet starting from 2014 onwards. There are a few exceptions. This shirt here, which I will take out, has been with me since, actually I'll show you in the mirror so it's easier. This has been with me since probably 2008. Yes, because I wore it to my cousin's graduation. And I can't seem to find the will to throw it away. It is super cute on. We sewed up a little bit of the neck because it was too much cleavage for a church. So we put a little seam in. But otherwise, everything here is fairly new within the last 4 years. Shh, phone, I am vlogging. Okay, anyway. Everything in here is, a mix of Torrid, Additionelle, Old Navy, Reitman's. Some Warehouse One, which is new. Some Ricky's, which is new. Some things are in the washer right now. But yeah, so the shirts itself probably stop here. This is a brand new shirt I got from Ricky's. It admittedly does not quite fit, but it is an adorable crop with sleeves, and I love a crop with sleeves. Can you see that? It's super blurry. Anyway, you get the point. It's cute and it's blue. And I will find a use for it someday. Did you just get that shot of the cheesies sitting in my makeup room? Yum. And that's the first thing I see. Oh, I can't do this two-handed. One-handed. A lot of these tank tops here are mixed, but most of the tank tops I bought recently are from Reitman's. I'm absolutely in love with this one. It's on my Instagram. You can see it in full. I found an old gray cardigan in my closet to pair it with. So yeah, that's kind of, this kind of started the obsession. I was like, I really want to wear this, but I want to dress it up. How? With a cardigan when temperatures aren't in the fucking 30s. I have quite a number of cardigans. It starts here and goes to here. A lot of them are black. A lot of them are longer. So they're not my favorites, but I have 3 die-hard cardigan sweaters that I'll pretty much wear with anything. Shh, I'm vlogging. And this was another recent purchase from Additionelle. So everything at Additionelle now is basically $5. So we went in on the off chance because there was no line, essentially. And this was one of the only things left, this brown shirt. This was the last of this type of t-shirt. And I saw them and I was like, yes, I will have you. So I'm looking for an excuse to wear that at some point. It's a very fall outfit. It might follow me when I go on a trip in the fall. This is also a new purchase. This is a black dress from Reitman's. I love it. It is super soft. And we were trying to find something to go with it. And I really kind of like this burnt orange cardigan. Because I need more colors of cardigans that aren't black. And everything back here is a dress. A dress or a romper. A lot of stuff from Old Navy. A lot of stuff from Reitman's. They are just simple, like, casual dresses I can haul on for work or, like, everyday stuff. They're not fancy, but they're quite comfortable. I'm going to haul this piece out because it is one of my favorite new pieces I've gotten. So this is a romper from Additionelle. I got it in the first sale I went to, the closing sale. And the kimono cover up over it was gifted to me. It's from Ricky's. It just fits me. I'm in love with this romper. I wore it like 3 days in a row because it was so comfortable. I was only working from home, so it's not like it was dirty. And this was in May, so before we all got sweaty and stuff. But then I got that kimono. I was like, it looks so perfect with it. It's like the perfect teal color. And I quite love it. This is a really poor way of filming my clothes. That was really difficult to do one-handed. So I don't know how much of that you got. It's probably super dark and super blurry, but whatever. It's not really about the clothes. Like I said, if you're interested in seeing what I wear on an everyday basis, check out my Instagram. I do try to update it every day. But some days I am lazy and it's just too hot for me to come up with a different outfit. So if I don't post, it's because I'm wearing something I've already posted. But I really just wanted to show the way in which I've organized my clothes, specifically here. So some people with a little more room, like a lot of the vlogs I see about closets are like these beautiful 1-bedroom size walk-in closets, and like, sorry, I'm middle class AF. I don't have that space. I mean, I do have 2 closets, but they are very similar. They're just the barn doors. So I'm working with what I have. And I did find, as I said, having it organized by like outfit doesn't really let the creative juices flow. You're just kind of like, yeah, same thing every day kind of thing. But this way I can really see what I have at a glance. So I usually I will swap things out depending on the season. So obviously sweaters will come forward a little bit more, or I'll remember to look back there more when the time comes when I'm actually going to need them. But for now, I'm just dealing with this half of the closet. And so it just lets me know, okay, I won't need a cardigan today because it's hot. So maybe a dress that doesn't have sleeves, or a tank top or something like that. And then if I'm building an outfit, I know where I need to look. I know I need a base shirt, I need a cardigan, or I just want to go with like a t-shirt but dress it up a little bit. So that's how I have it organized. And I'd highly encourage you to do that as well, to kind of just take all the clothes out of the closet, as I've done. But you don't need to do a declutter right now. Just get it all out and then start to put it back, having the hangers facing in so that everything looks nice and symmetrical. Try and get the same type of hanger for everything. I have failed because there's just not enough hangers in the world. But yeah, start putting in, okay, what am I not going to wear immediately? Sweaters, okay, in the back. Jackets in the back. And then start with like, well, I like to wear a lot of dresses, so I'm going to have dresses at the forefront. I'm a little bit particular about organization, so the dresses, even though I wear them a lot, they went to the back just because of length. The long pieces went to the back, and the shorter pieces, and it like went forward in terms of length, so the tank tops and the shirts are on this side. See how I did that? But I had them basically broken down into jackets, dresses, tank tops, cardigans, shirts, sweaters. Am I weird yet? Do you hate me? I haven't even gotten to the dresser drawers yet. I did clean them up for you though, so I'm excited to show. You can also go an extra step with these organizers. I think I had only bought one pack just to see what they were like, and if I didn't like them, I could always return them. But I was envisioning possibly doing a similar thing on the bottom. Thankfully, I did not, because if you're like me, the bottom of the closet becomes the hoarder's pack. It is where, you know, my suitcase goes, my bed in a bag that I just bought from Bed Bath & Beyond. I have a new bedspread. That's there right now. Tote bags, purses, things like that. And then my little tickle trunk for like old files and all that kind of thing. So we're not going to show you that. I'm just going to close that. Yeah. So that was the closet. Before I leave my room, I am going to show you my dresser drawers, which is where I keep my really, stay in focus, stay in camera. I'm just going to look at the viewfinder. I'm not even going to look at you. I'm going to look like the guy from Star Trek for a minute. Before we leave this room, I'm just going to show you my dresser drawers, which is where I keep my really casual stuff. That's where my t-shirts, obviously like my underwears and bras and things like that go in there. So I'm just going to show you how they are organized. My dresser is a little bit not organized at the moment because I just put in these honeycomb organizers for my underwear drawer and I love it so much. I open this up and I am every morning and I'm like, oh, it's just so pretty. Oh, I love it so, so much. I tried to do the same thing for my bras. It did not work. They are too big. So I have to reorganize them a little bit. These bottom two, which I'm going to show you with my feet, are just pajamas. I have way too many pairs of pajamas. That is going to be the focus of my next haul, I think, is... I'll just show you. Like, it's pack solid. It's ridiculous. Yeah. All pajamas. Not even kidding. I used to wear a lot of camis under my t-shirts, but I'm not really sure why. I think a part of me was like, well, it camouflages the stomach more. It flattens it out, and it really doesn't. It's just an extra layer of clothing that I no longer want to deal with in this heat. So they all exist down here now. They'll probably get a little bit of a cull in this year's decluttering. But they are there, and there's a few new ones that I bought as specific pieces to wear under jackets. So, and then these are my t-shirts, freshly organized. I did the same with I have three t-shirt drawers because I have so many from years of just buying fashion t-shirts from like Chanel, and then I discovered Redbubble, so I bought a lot of t-shirts from there. And then I discovered Old Navy. And that was when I was dressing super, super casual every day for work. So I bought a lot of Old Navy t-shirts. That's what's mostly in this store. So all this back here is Old Navy. These are a few. This is Old Navy. This is from Redbubble, which is my so it's a show, it's a religion, it's a lifestyle, it's a religion shirt for Gilmore Girls. I bought for the premiere of the new series A Year in Life. And then there's a few from like Torrid and the Jonas Brothers concert and the Backstreet Boys concert's back here somewhere. Harvard, Redbubble, fashion. Yeah, so a lot of miscellaneous t-shirts that are probably going to get a bit of a call this year. To the other side of the room where I can't look at you in the mirror. So this is t-shirt drawer number 2. This is really packed in, but these are the t-shirts that are, they're miscellaneous fandoms, but they are very comfortable. So they're like V-necks or looser neck that I got at either Torrid, Old Navy, or like Spirit of Halloween. And then there are t-shirts that are like fashion t-shirts from like, this one's from Warehouse 1, Edition L. So they're not really a fandom per se, they're just meant to be accent pieces, which I have now discovered an appreciation for. And t-shirt drawer number 3, this is probably where a lot of these are going to go when I do the declutter. A few of them are special favorites, so like this is a Critical Role t-shirt, Gilmore's Glorious Goods. And I love it so much, but the neck is a little bit high for my taste. So I'll probably just wear it in like winter and spring as opposed to summer when I'm a little bit more uncomfortable. Same for these ones. The neck is just that, it's that unisex t-shirt collar. It's just too high. It gets makeup all over it. I try not to wear them a lot, but they come from like Hot Topic, some Kickstarter campaigns, Redbubble, yeah, things like that. So I try not to wear these a lot because I'm just afraid of cutting them up like I did a few of these, and the neck gets super raggedy. So now I don't want to wear them because they look too casual. And then we have the other Old Navy ones, which I'm really not in love with anymore, so they're probably going to go. If you're interested, hit me up. This is literally a drawer of leggings. Literally just all leggings. Oh, the thing fell off, and I always forget that it does that. Literally a drawer of jeans, and the bottom drawer is a catch-all of like yoga pants. Athletic wear when I used to go to the gym. I don't do that anymore. I just walk and run. That's pretty much this room. The only thing I haven't covered is my jewelry. I'm getting sweatier and sweatier by the minute I spend it not in front of a fan. But you know what? It's worth it. I promised I would get this video out this week, and I'm going to do it. I'm just going to quickly touch on jewelry and try not to show the mess that is my room. So I'm just going to quickly pan over. My mom got me this necklace jewelry stand when I moved into my first house for university. These are the pieces that, they're not super bulky, they're just hanging chains. I have a lot that I've bought over the years. This one we got in Boston. I got this in Salem. This one is a time turner that I got at Heroes and Villains Comic-Con in New Jersey. So there's a lot of variety. I just don't like to throw out jewelry. I like to buy it and then keep it because you never know. It's another thing. It's like t-shirts. Oops. It's another thing. It's like t-shirts and cardigans. You don't know when you're going to want to use it if you like it. If you like it, that's all that matters. Finally, this is my big jewelry box. My dad makes fun of me the way I say box. They got this for me when I moved into my new apartment, which is incidentally is just downstairs. They got it at Piper's. And if you live in Newfoundland or anywhere with a Piper's, I don't know if it's a Canadian brand, but if you live in Newfoundland, you know what Piper's is. Don't rule it out. They have some really good shit at Piper's, especially in their furniture, like homeware department. It's cheap, but like the quality is very good. I've had this now for 7 years and it holds up. So the top section is very full. It's all of my rings and earrings, which I have a really hard time throwing things out from here because I always want to know my options. I think my favorite piece in here right now is this green. I'll pick up the other one. these green earrings my mom got me for Christmas last year. And I basically bought them because they matched a green sweater that I had. And the green sweater was very, very casual, not something I'd usually wear. And these dressed them up so that I loved wearing the shirt. Like, I'd wear it all the time with these. They are very heavy, but they remind me of Angelina Jolie at the Oscars, so I wear them. Incidentally, my friend got me a similar color in a very light version from, I think these are from Posy Row. I can't remember the artist brand, but they're the same color. They're just much lighter and I can wear them. So yeah, that's all my earrings. Top drawer is, pictures of me that I have to put away. And oh gosh. And pins from Hamilton, and just miscellaneous jewelry items, some pins, necklaces without a chain, so charms and things like that. And here's where we start getting into the big jewelry pieces. So I will see pieces like this at icing and want it. I want it so bad. This is one of my favorite pieces, this purple flower, big chunky necklace. I bought this at icing one day. I just saw it and wanted it immediately. I wasn't sure why. I think I just liked the color. And then I later went to Deschanel and found a dress this color and it was perfect for a wedding I was attending that year. So it was a sign. So yeah, I usually try to buy a lot of different unique items because they're really great for theater, really great for dressing up an outfit. Look at my passport holder right there. Again, a lot of pieces. Some of these are more broken or pieces that I don't really wear quite a lot, but I like to keep just in case. A few of these pieces were just using Pericles, and now they're back in my jewelry box. All of the fans, because I love a fan. Love a fan. Yeah. A few chokers in here, bracelets in this box because they're too cluttered. Various items, and the bottom drawer is sunglasses and more fans. The side panels do open, and these are long hanging necklaces. Some really nice pieces, actually. This side is a little bit more campy, theatrical stuff. But this side is very fashion forward, I try to say. And I'm trying to get back into wearing a long necklace. It used to annoy me when I was working at a desk, but hey. Speaking of accent necklaces, this is broken many times, but I bought it in like 2013 and I am very reluctant to throw it away. So I just keep fixing it. It will probably break on me as I speak. Try not to look up here because it is a nightmare. I have to do the same thing I did for that closet in here. Fortunately, a lot of my posters and things that you would have seen behind me earlier are not mounted, so they're just sitting on top of the closet right now. And then hats, and I just throw everything out there. So the real important stuff is down here. So I will actually take a few of these pieces out because I love them. And I want to explain them. But I will start. I'm going to start with the newest addition to the family. She's a long yellow cocktail dress. I got it at a Deschanel for like $10. They were still in the store when I was in last week for $5, so I got a shit deal. But I had to buy it because it looked something that was prime for a costume. That's a lot of the reason I buy dresses and things like that. Because I do a lot of period theater, and you'll be surprised what you could find at Old Navy and Additional that will work for like a 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s kind of style. All of that has been back in the last few years. When I was doing a show last year for Drama Festival, in our costume bank in St. John's in the Arts Culture Center, they have a lot of sample sizes. Not so much plus sizes. And I've seen people actually go in and get anything that would have fit me and then tailor it so it fits a smaller person. And I wanted to slap the shit out of them. Apologies if you've done that, but please stop doing that shit. There was one dress in there I know that was tailored down because it did used to fit me and it no longer does anymore. Thanks a lot. Anyway, super salty. But for the show, because there was nothing in the costume bank for me, my friend Jackie and I, who was the stage manager, basically said, okay, shopping trip, let's go. I funded my whole costume change wardrobe. I had to get 5 dresses because I had 5 costume changes. And we basically went to Additional, and we got this one, which is the famous red dress. My friend Maddie loves this dress, and I've gotten a lot of compliments on it. Paired this with a little purple coat and a red hat. I got that dress and another bodycon dress because we saw it and we said, why not, just in case. It's a little bit more, it was like a lounge singer type dress, so we wanted to be safe on either side. So we bought those 2, and then we went to Old Navy and bought the rest for like a fraction of the cost. So a lot of the stuff that we bought at Old Navy were pieces like these. So we didn't end up using this gray dress in the show. It just looked a bit too modern. But I kept it anyway because I thought it was nice for like a conference or a meeting if I ever get the opportunity to go again. But we did use this one, so it's a little bit on the shorter side, but it has that polka dot, and paired with a black cardigan really worked for the look that we were going for. In this closet, I will keep my button-up shirts because I literally only bought these because of theater. So I had to find a blue button-up shirt. I can't even remember what the show was, but we needed something blue and that looked half period piece to go with like a skirt that they had built. And so I found this at Additional. I've never worn it in real life. It's just not my thing. I might come up with something for it, like do like a tie-up crop or something like that in the future. But it served its purpose. It gets to live here just in case. And then these 2 white shirts, we were doing Pride and Prejudice in, was it it would have been 2018. And again, no costumes in the costume bank for me. I think there was like 1 skirt. And so our lovely director, costumer, made 2 skirts for me. They were beautiful, but just asked that I find like a couple of white tops to wear with them in case we couldn't find anything else. And I found both of these at Additional. They're both Love and Legend. And so what I did, because they are slightly sheer, I would layer them over each other so that they had a much more classic look, not so modern. And I ended up wearing the exact same outfit in Beauty and the Beast later that year. So that's a lot of when I'm buying clothes or when I'm looking for clothes. I'm also thinking, well, what's the next show I'm doing? What am I going to need? What am I going to look like? And I will go out and try and find that. The biggest complaint that one of my directors has had is that you wear too much black. When we were planning to do Calendar Girls, I bought a lot of black for her because she's like a rock chick. But obviously the director wants color on stage, so you have to try and find new pieces to go with that, even though you're most comfortable in black. I guess that's part of the costumer's job as well, but because we're doing community theater, it's a little bit different. We had to bring stuff from our closets a lot of the time, and so it has to work with the vision. So I will often buy things that I have no intention of wearing in my real life, but we'll find a purpose at some point. I'm going to bring out this dress because it has not seen the light of day yet. I ended up getting this at Winners last year, late last year or early this year, I can't remember. I just saw it was the last one on the rack. It is slightly too big for me, but I said I can either tailor that or I will probably gain weight again and be able to fit into it. Worst case, I would sell it, so it's fine. But it is super cute. I could not leave it behind. It reminds me of like Japan and Studio Ghibli. Oh, it just makes me so happy. There are a few dresses in here that I have not worn yet, including this one. It's from Clio. It used to have a belt. It no longer has a belt. What did I do with the belt? I bought this for Christmas last year to wear to Mass. And I had already placed an order for Torrid, and there was a dress in that order that I really wanted to wear, but I was anxious it wouldn't come in time. Thankfully it did. So this was the dress that came, and it's beautiful and red, and I wore it in the Vagina Monologues after Christmas. But, so this one is still waiting in the wings for its debut. I have a few events this fall, or this winter really. My brother's getting married, and who knows what else is going to happen. I know friends of mine are getting married in the new year, so I have lots of options. Well, I'll take this one off because it's easy. There's 2 dresses on this hanger because I ran out of hangers. This beautiful, it's like a 50s rock, almost like it reminds me of that movie, John Waters, Crybaby. It reminds me of Crybaby. And like that girl wearing like the fitted polka dot. Oh, reminds me of that. And I wore this to see Adele in concert in 2016. So that's good memories. I haven't worn it since. I thought it was going to work for like a show or something, but hasn't come forward yet. Maybe in the future. And then on the back is a brand new dress from Reitman's that I got in the sale that I have not worn yet. Again, she will make her debut. 2 more dresses that have not made their debut. I'm spoiling all of my choices. This one has deodorant stains on it, so clearly it has been worn, just not by me. I lent it to a friend. And we were doing a show, actually, and I bought this for it, and then went to try it on the day of the show, and it didn't fit. Luckily, I had brought another dress for my friend, but that dress still fit me, so she got to wear this for the first time. I think it will fit me now, because I have lost enough weight since then, but I have not tried it on since. We'll see. And this is a new dress I got in the last Christmas order. It is from Torrid. It's in a little navy blue, but it's like a very heavy wool. So I will not attempt to wear it before December. It's based on Outlander, so it's from their Outlander line. So it's kind of based on that fit, that classic fitted cut. If this dress was longer, I'd be able to wear this in a show. So we might look at doing that, adding a little extension, you know. There's other pieces in here that are standbys. I have my little black dress in here, a couple of outfits. I have not worn this tulle yet. I'm hoping I will fit in it very soon. It just fit when I bought it from my friend. So I'm waiting to see what it looks like now. But then this is my old standby. It's my little mini dress. It's a halter and it zips up the front for easy access. Not really. I didn't say that. Don't listen to me. But I do love how I feel and look in this dress when I wear it. When I was attending, there's a Twitch channel called Booty Mashup, and they used to do live shows in LA, and now they're on Twitch doing them remotely over like Zoom and things like that. So I attended one in July, and it was so much fun. And I just kind of checked in, not knowing what to expect, and then like everyone was up dancing, and here I was in my pajamas, and I immediately went and put that dress on and danced till like 4 a.m. So you never know what kind of entertainment you're going to find at home. That's pretty much it. I've taken you through my closet. The only thing I haven't shown you now would be like my hoodies and outerwear, and meh. You'll see them on me sometime. I'm literally sweating. I need to get back in front of a fan. I am flared up. So I'm going to say goodbye now. If you have any questions about the clothing that you've seen, please let me know. Feel free to comment. Feel free to leave me your recommendations as well. If there's like a clothing brand that you really like for plus sizes that you think I should check out, I'm happy to look at it. I do not do Wish orders or Shein orders. I have watched way too many vlogs about really bad hauls, so I'm not going to bother. I'm not going to waste my money. Thank you. I really only like reputable sources and brands because I want to make sure that the quality is the best. That's it for me. I hope you have a wonderful day, week, month, year, and hopefully I will get another vlog out before then. Thank you for watching. Click like, subscribe down below, and I will see you next time.